the $55 billion from seniors paid to Social Security and the major problem with this, as well as what they're currently doing right now to reduce this $55 billion as much as possible or possibly even completely eliminate it. Well, it's all highlighted right here in this press release that was released by the Social Security Administration. I'm going to pop it up on your screen in just a second so you can see exactly what they're saying. And this is $55 billion that should be in the pockets of seniors, but it's not. These seniors, millions and millions of seniors, are coming out of pocket and literally writing checks to Social Security so they can get this $55 billion. This is nuts and something that they should completely be eliminating, but it is also something that they're currently working on right now. And no, I'm not talking about overpayments. That's not what we're talking about here. This is something that is completely aside from overpayments. Well, again, I'm going to pop this up on your screen in just a second. We'll talk through all the details and what they are doing right now that is worth thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for seniors, all seniors across the board, and how it's actually a really, really good thing. Which, by the way, quick shout out to Deborah. Thank you so much, Deborah. She reached out and said she called this team of trusted advisors right here to get some help with her Medicare, and they saved her $800 from a quick phone call. So seriously, she gave them a call, just like I've been talking about for several months now. It is completely free to get a review of your Medicare. Again, supplement plans, Medigap plans, Part D plans, Medicare Advantage, or if you're turning 65 or retiring, they can also help you with your initial enrollment. But Deborah called. She gave them a call, a free consultation, a free review of her plan, and after talking to them for a short amount of time, they found her a better plan and saved her $800. So, Deborah, congratulations. Thank you so much for reaching out. I really appreciate the comment. That is absolutely incredible. It is so nice to see that savings out there. And again, I don't know how long she was on the phone. She didn't say that specifically in her comment, but she did say just a call, a short phone call. I don't know, 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. I'm not sure how long it took her, but it's not that long. So anyway, if you've not called them, make sure to connect like the other 3,000 people here in this community. Give them a quick call, have them review your Medicare plan, see where you're at, see what options you have, and hopefully they'll save you a boatload of money as well. By the way, the average person is saving $1,100. So that's the average savings, a little more, a little less, but that's the average. Obviously, in this example that Deborah reached out with, she saved a little bit less than the average, $800, but I think Deborah's still pretty happy she saved $800. I don't think she's thinking, oh man, I didn't get to save the average $1,100. I think Deborah's pretty happy, based on her comment, that she still got to save $800. All right, anyway, more on that a little bit later. Write that phone number down. Seriously, give them a call and see what they can do for you. And after you talk to them, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how it goes, and I can feature you in an upcoming video. All right, so let's pop this up right here, right now. Here is the press release. And to be fair with you, this is actually just a screenshot, okay? This is the press release from Social Security, but rather than just, having the whole article up, I just took a screenshot for you just to highlight the one part that I want to point out for you. Okay, now this is out of the press release that encompassed the Social Security Board of Trustees annual report. There's a lot of details within there, as you can see in the screenshot, but there's one key data point that I want to bring to your attention. There's 3 main sources of income for Social Security. Taxation, as in payroll taxes, that encompassed $1.29 trillion of income into Social Security, $55 billion from taxation of Social Security benefits, as well as $69 billion in interest on the money in the trust fund. Okay, those are the 3 main sources of income. The one that I want to point out for you is the $55 billion that was paid to Social Security in taxation of monthly benefits. Okay, now let me point this out really fast. This $55 billion is not payroll taxes, but rather it is taxation of benefits from seniors. Here's how this goes. Seniors getting Social Security checks, life is good, retirement is awesome, right? Enjoying their life. They maybe have a little bit of income aside from their monthly benefit. And then if it's over the thresholds, whether it's an individual or a married couple, depending on their income and what bracket it falls into, but upwards of 50% or even 85% of their monthly benefit is taxable on the federal level, right? There's a handful of states out there that also tax them, but this is on the federal level. And these individuals that are taxed, about 35 million seniors that are taxed on their Social Security benefit, paid collectively $55 billion back to Social Security in the form of taxation of their monthly benefit. That's literally $55 billion that should still be in the possession of seniors, but rather it was taken from them because they pay taxes going in order to get their Social Security benefit, and now they're paying taxes again on their benefit. That's why people keep saying it's double taxation, because that's literally what it is, right? Anyway, so they scraped back $55 billion from seniors. So here's what I did, because I was just kind of curious myself. So what I did is made a calculation. So I took 35 million seniors, and I took the total amount of money that was paid back through taxation, $55 billion. So I took $55 billion divided by 35 million individuals. It came up to the average senior paying $1,571 in taxes back to Social Security. Now, that's not like a ton of money. It's a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's like, I'm not trying to minimize $1,500. I'm saying like, it's certainly impactful, but it's not like $4,000, right? If we want to look at the silver lining behind all this, it's not like $4,000 or $5,000. The average person is paying $1,571 back to Social Security. So it's like, I don't know, 1 month's worth of payments that basically go back to Social Security in the form of taxation. So anyway, it's just it's just an average, right? That's obviously not the case for everybody. Some people pay significantly more, some people pay less, but that's just the average of that. Thought, it might be kind of an interesting calculation. So anyway, that's what they found from their annual Social Security Board of Trustees report. Now, let me point out super fast here. What are they doing? Well, this is where these provisions have come in within this big reconciliation bill to increase the deduction to, the deduction that I've talked about before in other videos, above and beyond the standard deduction, by either increasing it to $4,000 or $6,000 for seniors to basically offset more of their income through deductions, right? You got the standard deduction and you have this bonus deduction for seniors age 65 and over, and they want to increase that to either $4,000 or $6,000 is what they want to do here, right? So that would basically mean less income that's taxable. It would save a little bit of money for individuals, not a ton, but at the end of the day, it would save seniors a little bit. It wouldn't be a complete wash, but this is, something that would offset that a little bit. Okay, now that is in a concession for no more taxes on Social Security, right? So they've been talking about that for a long time. No more taxes on Social Security. Well, as a concession of that, they're saying we're going to give you an extra deduction on your tax return so that you can offset your income a little bit more, right? Anyway, I thought that was super interesting. Want to bring that to your attention, and just so we can all be on the same page here and understand how much seniors are really paying back to Social Security just in taxation of benefits. It's a lot of money that's being paid back. $55 billion that should literally still be in the pockets of seniors all across the country, all across the board. Anyway, I want to just point this out to you. All right, anyway, if you have not done so, make sure to join the other 3,000 or thereabout people that have called the team of trusted advisors right there, 100% for free with that phone number. And they'll do a quick review for you on your Medicare plan to make sure that you have the best coverages for you and your personal situation. Again, just like Deborah did, she called, connected with them. They looked through her current situation, her current coverages, found a better plan, better coverages, and obviously saving her a ton of money as well. $800. That's a lot of savings. I mean, that's a lot of money to be saving. That just like otherwise would be going right out the door. Instead. So again, it's a lot of money that people could be saving. And again, no guarantees on savings at all. All I'm saying is that some people save a bunch, some people save little. In Deborah's case, she saved $800. The average person is saving $1,100. So again, like I said earlier, Deborah's a little bit below the average, but still, I think she's probably pretty happy that she's still saving a bunch of money, right? All right, anyway. They're going to look through the 20,000 plans they have access to find you the best plan at the best price with the best fit for you and your personal situation. Again, so you can see the doctors you want, the providers you want to see, the networks you want to be within, the offices, the clinics you want to visit, the prescription needs if you have a need all. They're going to find all that and find you your best situation. And it only takes a couple minutes, and it's all free. Make sure to call them. Phone number's right there. All right, anyway, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Big subscribe button down below. If you have not done so, please feel free to like the video. Like button down below. Please share the video. Big share button down below. Otherwise, check out the nearly 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand-selected for you down below in the description or popping up on your screen in just a second. You'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, please share that phone number as well with your friends, family, social media, neighbors, acquaintances, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, anybody you know that needs that information. Please share that with them. Let's help some people out with their Medicare right now. And again, it's totally free. Otherwise, enjoy, have a good one, and I'll catch you again later in the next